What's up, everybody? This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman or Mr. Gentleman like the podcast, and you are now listening to CQP Moments with the Coupon Queen Pen.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of CQP Moments. As always, I am your host, the Coupon Queen Pen. Guys, do you remember way back when we were little and we played that game where the floor is lava? Have you noticed that it's kind of just hot in the city? Like, seriously, it's just hot. And there's some other things, but I don't know. Put your feet up. The floor is lava. Anyway, guys, let's take a moment out for our sponsors, and I'll be right back. Voting isn't just going to the polls on election day anymore. Options like early voting, mail-in voting, and ballot drop boxes are available to more voters and are growing in popularity. How to Vote, a tool created by Democracy Works, breaks down the options your state offers for casting a ballot, empowering you to decide when and where to vote. Decide when and where to vote this year at howto.vote. Guys, happy Monday. Oh my goodness. There is a heat advisory. Yeah, no, the floor is not really lava. If you didn't get that, I was kidding. But yes, there's a heat advisory. We've been in this heat advisory since Friday. It is absolutely crazy. There are cooling centers open all over the city, so you're going to need to Google where the closest cooling center is to you. Remember, we have limitations and social distancing rules must apply. If you are not feeling well, guys, please stay home. Just stay home. Yeah, it's really crazy. So definitely, if you need to find something like that, definitely Google it. The other thing is, if you know any seniors that are in need of an air conditioner, the city has given certain senior citizens air conditioners. You can contact 311 and find out. And this is only for New York City, guys. So don't say, oh my gosh, Queen Pen, I called in from Milwaukee and I don't know what happened. They told me not me. Yeah, it's only for New York City. So, but they are giving certain seniors that meet certain requirements air conditioners just so that they can stay cool. So yes, definitely check that out. Now, guys, I have finally been back to one of my favorite places, CVS. And actually, believe it or not, it was crazy because I didn't realize, we've been inside so much. I didn't even realize that it was quarterlies. And that's actually what happened was my quarterlies came up and I was like, oh, yay, I have extra care bucks, or ECBs as we love to call them. So I was like, oh my gosh. But then when I got in the store to spend my quarterly extra care bucks, now the crazy thing is, if you don't know what quarterlies are, what happens is after shopping for 3 months, you normally get 2% back in kind of a Catalina or points or whatever you want to call it, just to spend at CVS. So yeah, I was like, oh, yay. But I also discovered while I was there that it is or was customer appreciation, which I thought it was customer appreciation week. No, guys, it was customer appreciation for 2 whole weeks. I was like, what? Which meant actually they were giving away free items to all of their loyal customers. You had to have a card and had to have the app, guys. You know that thing that I'm always telling you need, the app. in order to get these free items. I mean, things ranging from stuff like Q-tips to even acetaminophen and ibuprofen, which is basically Tylenol and Advil. But actually it was the CVS brand. And there were even a few snacks thrown in there, trail mix, veggie chips, all that kind of great stuff. And these were free. These weren't little chintzy items either. These were the full size. It wasn't trial size. It wasn't anything like that, but it was really, really good. So thank you, CVS. Thank you. And then the other thing was I found out that there were some clearance things there because I love clearance diving. Anyone that has listened to me in any other episodes or even my clearance diving episode knows that I love clearance diving. So, and the one thing that I cannot stress enough is that especially at CVS, actually the clearance changes from store to store. It's not even region to region. It's from store to store. So what may be in clearance in one store, even if it's a few blocks down, may not be in clearance in the store that you're in. So that is one thing. And then the other thing is the amount of the clearance changes, because it may be, let's say, 75% off where what's everybody's seeing it for, and your store may only have it for 25% off. So you just have to be, kind of like, okay, when it gets there, because actually what happens is the prices do change. So what will happen is it may not be on clearance now, but then all of a sudden it will go on clearance and it's not as much as it was. But now it's starting to go down the longer they have it to where it should be. And the crazy part is I have seen where stores, and I've been in a store where, because they have so much, it can go straight to the highest amount. It can be 75%. It can be 90%. But you're going to get a high or whatever their maximum clearance amount is, or maximum clearance discount amount. So, yeah. But it does change from store to store and area to area. And like I said, this doesn't even mean if your store is in another state. This can mean if your store is a few blocks down. So yes. So now I know we have all been kind of, doing the whole Netflix and chill, Netflix binging, whatever, because we kind of have had nothing other to do unless you're kind of reading a book, which, hey guys, I have some good books out there if you're looking to get some books. I definitely have some names of some excellent reading material. Just saying. Actually, I will put that up on the page so you can definitely check it out. Some of the books are actually free. You can download them onto your devices, or you can get them at a discounted price. And some of them I've said before, so definitely, but I will put those up on the page so that you can enjoy them. But okay, we have been, stuck in and watching a lot of different things. And honestly, if you know me, and I've said this in the past, I like crime things. I like documentaries. I like all kinds of stuff. So, and that I do the 13 Reasons Why recap on Fridays. So that this is definitely something for me. I have to find out who did it, who's done it, and why, I think we are all like that. We all want to solve the problem. It's crazy. But believe it or not, someone introduced me to, which I had never heard of, was The Staircase, which is on Netflix. It's a limited series, 13 episodes, and this is actually a documentary about the writer Michael Peterson, who is accused of killing 2 women. Both of these women are in relationships with him. I mean, it was just like, and I don't know if anyone remembers on HBO where they had the Robert Durst documentary series where he was in there kind of talking to himself. So yeah, that was and he ended up actually getting arrested off of the documentary itself because